Hello and welcome everybody, it's me DaleyBoyDidds and this is my Let's Play. Welcome to Taron 41. So, what's occurring in Taron world right now? Well, the Byzantines, we're still fighting over here for Azerbaijan and we're still winning, sort of, but we know that that's not going to last long because once the massive... What have I done? I tried to use the Wadza keys then and it completely messed me up. Once the mighty Amorid Empire get into the mix properly, then they're just going to crush this. They're going to crush this sort of 12,000 man army. Although, now that the revolt has ended, we should be able to pull up quite a lot more troops and basically get them over in the mix. It won't be enough, but at least it'll give us a chance. You're going to notice a few people either accepting marriages or coming to court. We basically just sent a bunch of people. What I wanted to do was improve my military. So some of the people that I needed to marry off basically couldn't get any matrilineal marriages for them, and it was all basically intra-marriage stuff. So I just went into the character finder, or the find person, not that one, get off, and put in a bunch of stuff here, you know, a bunch of criteria, you know, men only, not in prison, blah blah blah. And just tried to find people that I liked. This guy I really wanted to bring in, but he likes me, but he doesn't want to come for me because he's a bastard. So that's no good. We actually had another genius that liked me 100% and still wouldn't come. And he hated his own friend, you know, his own guy. I think he was like minus 30. So I don't know what was going on there because I thought that was almost a guaranteed that you're going to come over. But we've got a few people that have arrived at the court now. I'm just going to get rid of all them. Give it a couple more days and then I'll go back into my marriages and see who was left. Look at all those claims. So we're going to push claims, guys. That is going to happen. It's happening. I feel it. It's very close. But we have to wait for these armies basically to stop. So once this rubbish war is done and dusted, hopefully then we'll actually be able to do something properly. Who knows? We're at 15% and this army is pretty big. It might not be big enough to take these down, though, because they're going to have that negative because of passing water, passing a river. We might do this. Let's have a quick look. I presume I'm not out there fighting. No, reigning in Colonia. Nobody wants a eunuch fighting for them. Nobody. So, things aren't going brilliantly well here. We're looking at this little red morale bar underneath. Obviously, we're looking for people breaking as well. If we can get them to break before we break, then we'll win. Either way, we're going to take some pretty heavy casualties. We're not doing too bad. It's very even at the moment. And there we go. We're breaking here. Because these guys are the aggressors. So once we break, the morale will drop quite dramatically. Although, let's wait. Let's see. No, we're losing our centre. It might not necessarily be the end of the world. It depends where the army's laid out. For instance, nearly all our army might be on the left side. It's not. We just dropped by half the units there. But, yeah, that's how it kind of works. So we've got an independence faction up again. And with the defeat here of this army, that is pretty much this war done for us, I think. Because they'll just now go in and just reclaim this little bit of territory. And there you go, from positive 13 to minus 12 in moments. Not good. Not good, my friends. Not good. So is this the Teo army? It is. That's the Teo army out right there. And as you can see, they're down by numbers, which is great news for us. So once this stupid rebellion's... Well, it's not even rebellion, but conquest attempt has been crushed, then we'll go in and try and take out this Teo army. And we'll actually get our forces. Can we get our forces into Teo instantly? Because their army's already outside. Maybe we can get them into Lori. Or maybe even into Kartil, fully ready. And basically just take the army out instantly. I don't know. Don't know how that's going to quite occur. Or is that a bad idea, actually? Because they'll be full of morale by then, won't they? We'll wait and see for that one. It's going to take a moment or two. It's going to take a moment or two for that to happen anyway, because we have to have this war finished. If we was to raise any kind of army right now, I would imagine that this army or any other one of the thousands of people that these guys are going to have available to them will just come in, swoop round and take us out, because it will help. 65,000 fully available, 42,000 right now available. Ridiculous. Yeah, so any of those 42,000 can just swoop on up, look to take us out. They will take us out, and it will go towards their war score and to our demise. We've got a lot of money coming in, so it's good news for us, this. This is all good. This is good goings at the moment. Our diplomat is up here in Kharchev, and hopefully he won't get a claim just yet. We've got 3 areas to take. That's going to be a battle in itself, and at the moment, these 3 areas have only, well, the areas, basically 2 broken down areas, have got 1 set of allies apiece, which is actually fantastic for us. So, this guy's got no allies, but obviously Georgia will go in to assist. This guy, the leader of Georgia, has only got 1 ally, which is Teo. Teo's only got 1 ally, which is Georgia. So basically we're going to be fighting those 3. And as you can see now, more reinforcements are coming to help in this ridiculous conquest attempt. What's going on in the rest of our area? So our council, so we lost, was it Prince Simon of Georgia? He was 27 in stat points, whatever it is. We've lost him, but it's not the end of the world. We've got somebody using 21s. Now, we do have some better people here now. Now, this guy can be made into our, what's it called? Strategos. Nona! Because he's got no other titles. This guy obviously was one of the better ones before, but because he's one of our vassals anyway, I don't like vassals sitting on our council, simply because we want to change them. We want to get the best people in the job that we can. This guy is one of the best in the job that we can get. He's unyielding. How's this guy? What's he like? He's just a dwarf. We can't have a dwarf leading our council. Come on. Was that him? Was that guy then? Or was that him? No, it wasn't. He's an impaler, so he's quite a vicious man. But we'll take him off anyway. Even though he's part of our family, I don't care for that. Let's reappoint him. 23. There you go. Go and train my troops in Colonia. So we also have another guy here, surely. 15. Not as good. So he's going to hold his job for now. And Prince Leon has been released. Is he a eunuch? He's not. He survived with his penis. And our balls. Lucky bugger. Ended white peace. Aha! So that's done and dusted. Right. It's time, guys. I said we'd do it, and we're going to do it. It's time for war. I don't know why I pressed M then. I'm not playing Kerbal. I can't go into map mode. So they've still got their peoples out. Okay. Stick this on pause. Let's just double check we've prepped everything else that we wanted to do. All arranged marriages, are they done? No, they are not. Why? I set marriages up for you guys. What's going on? So we went to matrilineal. Now, we didn't have half of these people before. It was all our own crew, basically. But now that we brought some more people in, we can give them away. Matrilineally, of course. So 47's not too old, and he is pretty good. We can't get anybody better matrilineally, and we do want as many people still in our dynasty as possible. So we'll go for this one. The 28, Slothful, Envious, Greedy. He's got 3 bad things, and Slothful's not very good as one of them, even though he's only 28. She's 18. I do like the fact that he's very good. In fact, yeah, we'll go for him. He's a bit older, but he will do nicely. And we lose nothing as well, which is great. Some of the people we was looking to put these in with meant that we lost 200 prestige. And it's not that we're struggling on prestige, but we don't want to lose 200's worth just for a giggle. So let's go and arrange marriage. Let's see if we can get anybody else done. So we could arrange marriage like this. Just click her on there, click on the empty space, look for somebody to give her away to. But I find it much easier to go onto her main screen and then click on marriage. Ah, Simon. Then click on matrilineal, and then we can choose somebody who better fits her. And somebody who better fits her right now is this guy, 24. So he'd be quite dangerous. Now, she doesn't have a claim, which is very important. Dionysia, her sister. So she doesn't have a claim herself, so giving her a very strong spy master isn't the end of the world. There's nobody else in there that we particularly need to worry about, and he is good. He's going to be good for the stuff that we're going to get from him, basically. Matrilineal marriage, that's what we're after. And yep, that's another one sorted. Okay. Arranged marriage again. So everybody else is not part of my family. Therefore, I'm not massively bothered about putting them together. However, I will put some of the worst ones together. The crappier ones, maybe. Or the oldest ones. Because, you know, we want them to be happy. Or, in fact, I might actually... Again, off camera... I was going to say I'll put some of the ones with personality traits. But them two that I can see there... The person with strong and the person with attractive are both older. So they won't be producing children anyway. Therefore, it's not really of huge importance that we stick them together. I don't think we could put these two together, but we'll save that. Yeah, we'll put them two together because they're not fantastic. I won't really want them within my dynasty line, if I'm being absolutely honest. And they'll still produce children, so let's do that. They're not the best matches. They're really not the best matches. But they'll do. That's fine. No problem. No problem at all. So, let's just click that off a second. That'll go through by itself. Okay, so let's have a quick look while we're just continuing to add up a bit of money. We don't need that much money. Crown laws haven't changed. Medium crown authority. Revocation of titles is allowed. That was the other thing I couldn't remember. So you're allowed to take titles... in particular for infidels, I think it was. Shipbuilding, we might as well just crank it up. Oh, we've got some more good stuff here, actually. Let's not just crank up shipbuilding that we don't even have use of at the moment. That was silly. Cavalry, heavy infantry. I'm going to go for heavy infantry. It's always better to have a stronger army, isn't it, I suppose. We've got 1,400 men available directly to us, plus an extra 550 from the vassals. We hopefully won't use vassal levy. Yeah, if we can get away with it. So let's click on mercenaries. Let's click on cost. We don't want to overspend. And we know that we need to take out this army here, which is 2,000 men almost at full levels. So I reckon it does look like we can take on these two. That'd be 300 gold plus 11 gold a month. Now, just with this army out itself, that would be enough men. Where I wouldn't need... Oh, they've already got an army anyway. But that would be enough men where I wouldn't need to... Sorry, that would be enough money where we'd actually still be making money, even though we've got an army out there. And that's what we need. Oh, no. We need a bishop. Okay, let's just stick this on pause a second. So let's see if we can find a bishop. So we want men. Men. We want our religion. We want our culture, if possible. We do want adults. We probably don't want Great House, but I'll leave it on for now. We definitely don't want a ruler. Marriage doesn't matter to me. Imprison doesn't matter to me because it probably won't affect us. Okay, we've clicked on the learning part. And now it's just literally a case of being a bit naughty and just clicking on them. If they like us, or if at least we're in the green, you know, and they dislike their own liege, we've got a chance. So we're never going to get this guy. Ever in a million years would we get this guy. Even if we give him his 20 gold, and that went up by 54, which would stick us on 90 or whatever that would be. He still would never come to us. It'd be a waste of our time. And plus his account anyway, so he definitely wouldn't come to us. So we just have a quick look through some people like this. There are ways that if they wouldn't come to us, we could basically make the woman really like us, especially if they already like us anyway. So if they did like us, we send the marriage off, she goes to him, but then we invite her back, she agrees, he comes with her. Job done. Easy peasy. So we could get this guy, potentially. He's a potential. Minus 32, he might come directly, he will come directly. Let's have a quick look at who he was again. At 17, much better than what we've got already, so we'll bring you into the fold. And even if we can't make him into our councilman, at very least, we've got somebody else who's good in that area, which is what it's all about. So just a quick check, as I said, on some of the other bits and bobs that's going on. And he's come to us, so can we make you part of it? No, we cannot. He's got to have a title, it seems. So, best man for the job is him. He's not particularly that great. Therefore, we just want you to go on, research cultural technology in Colonia, and we'll say no more about it. A few more people from Capua. Are they in some kind of trouble over there? Capua's this one. That's part of us. It's now been renamed as Gaeta. Gaeta. We know what it is. Okay, so we're going to go for Teo now. While nobody else is fighting it. Oh, they've got leather reinforcements. They would have leather reinforcements. Of course they would. Of course they would. Intrigue. We've still got something out to kill this guy. Now, I could put my Mystico in that position to see if we can do something better. We know we've got a better Mystico than that. We've got a 24 over here. He's Greek. There's no reason we shouldn't put him in there. In fact, there's quite a few people better than this guy. Oh no, there's not. Just the one. So we should really put him in. We should put him in, and we will. So it's not always the best thing to change your Mystico or your Spy Master, but, you know, wait, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? So, this will increase the chances of things happening to the guys. So we'll click on that one. We'll put him straight into Teo, because we want an intrigue event to occur. Because we want to take him out, hopefully. His daughter will now be of age, and she'll probably be married. Not yet. She's not yet married. That's interesting. So we're going to try and get our armies in there right now. So let's put this on pause. Back onto military. This is happening right now, guys. One last check. Georgia, how many men have you got? So you've got about 1,500. Teo, you have got a lot of money. And you have got about 3,000. So who are these then? Are these mercenaries that you picked up? Teo, are these mercenaries? Have you got mercs and people? Because that's not good. Teo, some like little star things. No. They've not got any mercenaries out. So we'll take this 1,500. Now, because we know that we're going to be going into a siege, archers are really good for sieges. And we're going to basically go into 3 sieges. So we want some archers in this army. That would have been a good one to have. So with that one, with no real cost to them. And we've got nearly 1,000, so we can actually pull up some decent sizes here, I'd say. Might be worthwhile just taking one big band like this, and then if they get decimated, we can just get rid of them. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll take up that band, that 2,250. We'll send them into Cartil to take on these guys, and then, as soon as we pull them up, we'll get our troops together and put them in Teo. Is that a plan? I think it is. Let's do it. 250, 10 gold. Oh my god, this is going to happen. Let me just double check. Last double check of the day. That we can actually declare war against these. There's no reason why we should not be able to declare war here. Yes, we can. So I just wanted to make sure we could do that before we go and spend this money. So it's 225 gold for a fair amount of archers, some good heavy infantry, some light infantry, some cavalry. This is a good little band. One thing definitely to check is that you're not hiring in a load of galleys when you want to go on a war in the land area. So we pull up our infantry. I'm just so scared to press the button. Oh, they've got a lot of light infantry. I pressed it! Right, we've got our light infantry, we've got our infantry, we've got our army now. So I'm actually going to send these in to Lorry right now. What's the best way into Cartil? They're probably sat. So we can't go in from Lorry or Teo. So probably from there then is probably the best way. So let's get them to go here. And what we'll do is just before we attack the army, we'll actually we'll send them in. Yeah, just before we attack the army, we'll basically send them in, and with about 2 days left, 3 days left, that's then when we will put out the declaration of war. And hopefully by then, the morale will have filled up, and we will have an opportunity to take these guys down. They've only got 1,400, so even though we're going to have a negative going into the area, we still should win this one. Let's just hope it all works out. Let's hope it works out indeed. So we have gone to war for Teo. And what's going to actually happen here is Georgia will come into the frame as well. And that's not the end of the world, because once Georgia do come into the frame, we can also take their army out. And if we've already got rid of Teo's, then it can only be a good thing. Because Georgia's army is about 1,500. So depending on how many men we've actually got, we can basically just take Teo out without any worries, drop our army down, and take whatever's left of this army straight through. And as you can see, here, I've lost my train of thought. So our army's going to take Teo. Oh yeah, because if Georgia lose their army, nobody else can come in from Teo anywhere else. What Teo may very well do is get an alliance with their daughter to somebody else. That is something that they'll probably do. Okay, but we're in position now. It's the 14th of May. So we'll send these guys in. They'll get there on the 31st of May. So we'll just let this run up. Slow it down though, of course. So we'll run it up to about the 26th, something like that. Now it's not too bad here. Normally this is a tactic that you do as you go into the country. And in fact, it might even be worthwhile of sticking it in Teo. The only downside is sticking it right into Teo. The only downside is if their army come together and then join up with this army, they will be able to take us. Even with the penalty of coming into Teo, basically, they'll still be able to take us out. So it's better for us to take out this army. I think it's better for us to take this army down, or at least severely weaken it. So it's the 23rd, 24th, 25th. Okay, we'll declare now on Teo. We'll try to bring you into the Byzantines. You still don't want to come to us freely. And that's it. We're at war, people. We're at war. So this is our first plan being put into action, our first stage of the plan to be put into action, and that was to go to war towards the north. We cannot develop in Byzantine at the moment. We can definitely not develop in the Amorid empires at the minute, so we're going to go to war here, and we should be able to defeat these. They've got a massive army just chilling there. Now, even with a big army like that, it still might not be enough, because they haven't got... Not only will they have a negative coming into it, but they've also got really low morale. 19th of June. Maybe we'll have a chance here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Again, as long as we take this army out, I'm going to be happy with it. And looks like our wife has died. Has she? Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, she's died. No, you could have told us. Unless I just flipped through it too quickly there. So she's died a natural death. We are now wifeless. Ah, there you go. Oh, she died. So we need this war over quickly enough, and we're doing well. The morale's so low for these, that will not be good for them. So we do need to break these down as much as possible before they join in the fray, because their numbers are quite high. So they've joined in the fray, the numbers are quite high, and we're probably going to lose out now because of it. Yeah, they've rinsed us. Okay, so that didn't quite go to plan, but it's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. So we're going to run down there, and that's going to pull them away. Let us go back in. Oh, yeah, that was shocking. That was pretty shocking. All right. Let us do something different here then. So, if we was to bring in... We need at least 3,000 men now, don't we? How big's their army? Their army is nearly 5,000 men. So we need at least 3,000 of our own. And then I think all of our own peoples as well. Alright, let's do this then. How big of an army can we take on? 360. It's quite a lot of money. 21 gold is quite a lot of money. But we're going to be spending that, aren't we? So, let's try this. 375 gold. Be half the price. It's going to be so expensive to do this. Damn. Damn. Did not work, did it? Alright. I've been out of the game of fighting for so long that it screwed me. We might as well dismiss this army. 500 men. It's costing us 3 gold. We might as well get rid of that. But we'll leave... In fact, no, we'll leave them right now because they'll keep them guys occupied for a little bit longer. Alright, let's just see if this adds up. So, if we were to take on 2 sets of armies now... Just say, for argument's sake, we took on these 2. Okay. That would be 255? 255? No. 355. 355s. And that's 375. But 355 for how many men? Oh my god, you see, my maths is actually really good, but under this sort of pressure, knowing that people will be like, it's this number! It's not very good anymore. So 450 off, so that'll be what? 25s, 350s, about 350s, they've got 450s. With our own army, we should do that. Is it a bit cheeky? Is it a bit cheaper? They've got no archers. But they've got some light cavalry. Cavalry's not really good, I don't think, in this sort of terrain. I wouldn't have imagined it would be good in a very hilly terrain. Or would it? Oh, I don't know! There's too many choices! You know what? I'm just going to go for this one. Cost of 15. Oh, cost of nearly 16 it is, isn't it? And their cost will be... more. Significantly more. Right, let's go for these. So we'll bring up this guy. Come on now. We need this to work. We need it to work. We need it to work well. Let's bring up our own levies. Done. Pull them all together. Let's go and just take Teo. Let them come to us. Hopefully Georgia won't get in the mix. And we'll see what happens. Oh my god. The time is poor. Damn it. I can't believe that first line of attack failed so miserably. Well, I can believe it, I suppose. We need to get to Teo before they do, but we need the numbers to be there. And we have got the numbers. So that's pretty good. We want this guy being educated, don't we? Who are you and what you're good at? Learn him. You're weak. You're a weak learner, son. Let's get you educated by Leon Urso. I'm sure Leon will be the man for the job. Okay, so they've left him alone. Let's get to... Go to Lorry and skim around that way. Right, get into Teo. This is it now. This is it. I can feel this. Come on. How bad's it going to be for our money? It's minus 14. This is a big, big amount of money we're losing here. A big amount of money. Dun, 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 dun. Are we in a position where we can basically take out Teo? Let us see. See, we've got no people leading that side of the army there. So, are we... Yeah, this is what I was going to say. Are we in a position here to take this out? Everybody knows I'm a big fat coward! I strongly reject the notion. We can call in allies, but we're not going to. Let's just give this kid to somebody because it's important that he's being educated. Philippa, who are you? You're a genius. You can do that. Yep, that's good. That's the main thing right now. Alright. let's just join you together. Oh, there's 750, so that means we need about 7,500 to do this. Okay, I'm gonna go and take out. Oh, I'm gonna be doing it at a time. 5.8. I'm gonna go and take these guys out. Now I know that we're gonna take a hit here, but we need to turn this round. And if we don't turn this round, then this has been a staggering failure. Early indications are good. Early indications are very good. Hey cat, you're not my cat, who are you? Go away. We've just hit the 30-minute mark. Are the Byzantines coming to assist? Are they? No. Of course they're not. So we're going to chase these guys down. And then believe it or not, we're actually going to use... Yeah, come on now. We should be beating these quite easily. We're going to chase these down, trying to completely eradicate this army, get back into Teo, and then we're going to try and take it by force. If we can take it by force, we'll lose men. Sure, we'll lose men. Of course we will. But we don't have that much time and money left. Who are you, Keno? You're nobody. You're a nobody. So you're going back to Teo, which is great for us. So if we can take this army out right here, and we can take Teo out, who knows what's going to happen. I know that we've not got that much money left. So it might be worthwhile here, regardless if we take the rest of the army out or not, to just stay here in Teo and try to claim it all in one go. Might even bring up my own vassals. So they've only got 300 and odd, so they've got 700. Right, one more time. We'll chase them down one more time. Hopefully they'll go out and come back into Teo. And then we'll go from there. This has been an expensive little business. A very expensive business. But look, we're on plus 18 now. So from minus 44 to plus 18. They really are running shyer on men. Just over 300 to go. Let us bring up our vassals. Levy. And they can join us in Teo and we'll storm the area. It's not ideal. We've definitely not got the numbers for this, but we have taken them all out so we can stay here now. We'll run down our money. It'll be rubbish. We'll have no cash left. It's been an expensive campaign. Yes! Yes! Minimal crown off. Oh, minimal taxes. You absolute fart. I thought that was minimal crown authority. Minimal taxes. I'm going to ignore it for now. Oh, man. I thought that was it. I thought that was the one. So, if we was to accept that, will that affect our taxes in our area? Because we're on high everything. I'm not too sure. So, they've not called in Georgia yet. And even with no matter how much money he's going to have... well, we've got him anyway. Even no matter how much money he's going to have, I don't think he can bring up another levy because he's got nowhere to put them. If he brought a levy in, they'd immediately be taken out. No, that doesn't matter. Who the hell's this? Why are Trebizond getting involved? Oh, they're going for Teo as well. And who's this? Vassal levies raised too long. You get in there. We need to take Teo out. King of Bohemia. I'll come into this one. So they brought in Karachi and Lampron. Well, there's Karachi there. Where Lampron is. Lazike. Well, I mean, we could go back and just whiz them out, but so excuse me, 8,000 men. We've got £200 left, or 200 gold. We might have to take out a loan from the Jews again. Give us another 300. But I do want to take out Teo. I want Teo now. There's not much here in Teo. We should be able to take these two places out pretty quickly. Let's block my island. We might get some money. We also might create a revolt, which is more likely to happen during my conquests. And we've taken out our first area. So, if we do take this, Gregorius Didds has died a maimed cripple. You've got a genius wife. So we need to deal with you straight away. He's my kinsman. Have we got any young uns coming through? We have not. Why is our children not part of the higher rank? How old's she? 40. As long as she stays with us, I don't mind, but we'll sort that out later. So we've taken the first area. There's still 782, so we still can't attack it yet, but at 10.5, that should be okay. You see, we need about 8,000 men to take down Teo without any worries. This is a long episode. %62% as well at the moment. There it is, 100%. So let's see if we can get Teo over with. Offer peace, enforce demands, yes. And Teo is ours. Does that mean we're still at war? It does, apparently. Fine, we'll go into Trebizond then and take them out as well. And he's gone to Theo. Now, if he's going after us, does that mean we can go and kill them? I'm not sure. Oh no! Gerasimos has died. So we never got a chance to actually take out fully our revenge on Gerasimos. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we won't take out the rest of his family. And we will take out the rest of your family. Gerasimos of the Argent Isles. So make sure that we have got you ticked, because we are going to kill everybody in your world, sir. And we'll bring this down to a slower one now. And on the 26th of March. Hey, get back here. We'll take you out. So we're trying to just catch these up before we run out of money. Reduce their army down. Who's this guy now? Tingly. Oh, that's them guys up there, isn't it? An uprising, rising. Surprised he can still call this war, because surely it'd be an internal war now. 29th of March. 29th of March. We should catch him. We did catch him. Their numbers have reduced pretty drastically. Ah, they just swapped over. So we're just running out our money here. This is ridiculous. Okay, guys. Well, we've taken Teo. We've still got to do a bit of defending for it. But at the moment, it's all good news. We went north. We've taken areas. And now we've just going to basically have to reclaim some money back. And then once we've done that, we should then be able to look towards Georgia. And I don't think Georgia's going to be as much of a pain in the ass, to be honest, as what these guys have been. So you're going to get there the 26th of April. And I would imagine that you're going to stop like you have. Right. Now, because we're in our own area, we should be able to move much faster than they should. So I want to see that happen. They've not even looked to escape yet. 26th of April. We should get there way before... May? How come it's taken us so long to move around? This is ridiculous. 23% in our name. Alright, it's 39 minutes. This is way too late, guys. Alright, guys, this is an ultra long episode. But we said we'd go north. We went north. We said we'd aim for Teo first. We taken Teo. Next is Georgia. We've got claims for both of these areas. Yes, we're going to have to wait for our money to recoup. But let's get rid of Trebizond first. And once we've done that, then Teo will be ours. Well, oh my god, we've got no bloody demand size. We need to get a wife. We definitely need a wife that's got good stewardship to push up what we can own as an absolute importance right now. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye.